Welcome back to the Tide Hanger. Happy Friday, everybody. Hope everybody is doing well today. Today I want to talk to you about why viewers flock to drama, especially in the Transformers community, but it pretty much happens everywhere. It happens with fitness, it happens with the Transformers community, collecting, it happens in business, it happens with finance, it happens with politics, but everyone flocks to the drama, and with that, I'm going to talk about why. A lot of people think it's a negative response. It's really just kind of human curiosity. Well, a little bit of that, but there's more to it than that. I'm going to explain all the different things, such as, when somebody breaks something, we have problem with, say, something's really late to get delivered. We have problems with something is promised, but, we don't get those promises kept. I'm going to have a funny little update on this FT40 right here. This guy here got a little update. It's going to be fun. It's a little funny, but it's very, very sad. And then I am going to touch on one topic I've never touched on before. Although it's not Transformers related, it is. I will talk about the Viper Island situation, my thoughts on it, and I'm just going to touch on that. I don't really want to get too deep into that, but I will tell you something that I feel is a little disingenuous, and we'll talk about this and more coming up. Alright, so first thing I want to talk about is Breakage, which I don't even know if this picture is a broken coot or if that's just mid-transformation. I think it's more mid-transformation. But we did see a lot of things like Transbots getting Breakage, and people would flock to it. Somebody breaks something, people just flock to it in droves. And I think that the first 5% are there to basically bash the people that broke it, and then more people come along saying you transformed it wrong. Now, especially if it is a Fans Toys figure. And, I really want to point out that Fans Toys is really good with the customer service. When they had the Sheridan, their Warpath, and they had the wrong size screw in it, so you literally stripped the screw because it wasn't deep enough, it wasn't set in there deep enough, and then people got a new screw. And I didn't have a problem with mine, but a lot of people did, and a lot of people got screwed, got their new screw in. But when it comes to Breakage, people want to chime in to some of them bash, some of them are negative. That's about 15%. I really think about 85% of people just want to know what broke and how can I keep from breaking mine. What can I do to not break mine? It's like more of a defense mechanism right there that people want to learn how to not break their stuff. Makes a lot of sense. But, when it comes to Sheridan, there was another issue. Promise, I'm not just picking on Fans Toys. All the companies have the same problems. Every company does this. And in reality, outside of the Transformers world, Super 7's the worst about this. Actually, I have a little bit of drama for that to talk about, too. The paint on this looked phenomenal. I wanted this figure. But a lot of people argue that tanks aren't all shiny like this, and the character shouldn't be shiny like this, and so they gave it a flat paint, which I'm still waiting on a metallic repaint of this figure. But this is what we were sold. This is what all the pre-orders showed. We expected this, and it showed up with flat paint. Nobody was told it was going to get a paint change down the road, but this is my expectation. I have to say I was disappointed. I'm happy with Sheridan, but I was still very disappointed in the paint not being metallic, and I would go in on another one. That's kind of the way I am here. I mean, the drama is I would just go in on another one and maybe sell off my old one or put my old one in alt mode or something like that. But still, this was a bit of point of drama. Drew a lot of people. Next bit of drama to talk about is this Blitzkrieg or Berserk. What are they going to call it? What are they going to call this thing? Now, I made a video about how everybody's orders got canceled. We saw it in the past that orders got canceled and they went back up at a higher price. People are all telling me in the comments, okay, well, Mike, what's going to happen is they're going to go back up at a higher price. So some people gave me a little bit more substance to it, which I think sounds pretty much in line with what happened last time, except what happened last time, the pre-orders went back up the next day. But now we're hearing it's going to be at TFCon. Is it Toronto? Will it be Toronto? And they're going to show off the actual figure. And I guess we'll get the actual real name. Is it going to be Berserk still? Is it going to be Blitzkrieg? I've seen both over the past 5 or 6, 7 years, 8 years, however long it's been in development. And with that, the pre-orders will go back up. Nobody knows the price. Is it going to be $220, $250, $270, $280? And then, of course, shows these will be way less. But with all of this, I'm still enjoying my Star Toys. And I made a video talking about all this. But yet, drama. Everyone wants to be involved in the drama. There's more drama that we've got Fans Toys making a combiner. Well, we have X-Transbots making a combiner too. But Fans Toys hasn't completed one yet. We are about to complete the first one, Superion, which is my favorite of all combiners. So I'm looking forward to it. But we got a lot of people that were really upset about this, and this is some drama that's going on in the community. But we are going to see something happening soon. The Jester, let's have a gesture of Jester shipping. Jester's going to have all of the commodity parts, and people that already prepaid their $400 or whatever, they get this for $400. I'm sure that it'll be way cheaper at Show Z. I'm looking forward to finding out that price, because of course that's what I have to pay, is whatever their price is. Now, with this, it's got more drama to it, because it is taking about 20 days to ship over a boat versus additional days versus air flight. So I'm hearing that all the U.S. retailers should be having this in the next 16 to 20 days, and then Show Z, for whatever reason, the U.S. retailers are allowed to get them earlier, and then Show Z will get their stock. But in this case, I might get mine the same time as all the U.S. retailers. But I'm still looking forward to it. It's pretty exciting. Finish the team. I'm excited for it. But I've had my Zeta on my shelf. I mean, I haven't had a gap since 2019. All this time, people are drama. They're upset about this drama, and really almost no reason. Then, of course, sometime in early 2025, we should see the end of Minosaur, the completion of Minosaur. All right, so here is the FT40. There's a lot of question. People are saying, once we get the combiners, then there's no complaints and everyone's happy. There's no more drama in the Fans Toys world or in the Transformers third-party community world and all of this. And with that, we have this FT40 situation. Now, what's going on with this thing is nothing. Nobody said anything about it. Maybe TFCon will hear something about it. It will be fun to hear if we get an update on this. But here is a slight bit of my prediction, and then I'll show you a bit of my review of this thing, and we'll talk about it. But I'm predicting this recolor. I can see us getting the FT40A Hannibal, their Cerebros, in a US recolor. I'm surprised we haven't seen it yet, in all reality. It's a great figure. I love it, but back in my mind, I'm like, oh, well, where's the U.S. recolor? And I could see that happening. They've done Japanese recolors, toy recolors, all this kind of stuff in the past with other high-profile figures. This could be the highest profile figure that they have. But let me, real quick, run a clip of my review of the actual FT40 Fort Max from Fans Toys. Let me get this for you. Welcome back to the Tidarium hangar. Today, I have a really important review. We don't get very many G1 Masterpiece in 2064. There's just not much out there. But today is going to be probably the biggest review ever. That's what she said. Anyhow, without further ado, finally, after 46 and a half years, Fans Toys FT40. It's a big one. Hard to pick it up in my 80s. There he is. He's lacking a few paint apps, but I still think it looks pretty good. We're gonna go right into size comparison with this, and as you can see, he towers above Optimus Prime. I have to say, he's held up really well for 40 years. All right, I hope you enjoyed that. I'm just having a little bit of fun with the whole drama point of us getting no information on that thing whatsoever. We could also talk about the Like Toys situation with their Metroplex not coming out. But so I'm not just beating up Fans Toys. I mean, when you're on the top, let's just be honest. When you're on the top, then you're a target. When you're the best, you're the top, you're a target, which is probably why people leave me alone and my channel alone, because I'm not on the top. So with that, Galvatron X-Transbot's seems to have been abandoned again, and we haven't heard anything else about it or seen anything else about it. But we have seen this looks pretty good. I will definitely pick it up. But again, we fall into the category that I have a pretty good Galvatron already in the form of the Fans Toys. DX9's is actually a pretty good Galvatron. So I'm curious what stops they pull out on this, how it's different. I know the alt mode will be more accurate than what Fans Toys gave us, but will the transformation be a nightmare? I don't know. Alright, so I am going to touch on the drama of the Cobra Island situation. It's G.I. Joe, not Transformers. I know. There's a lot of crossover between the G.I. Joe collectors and Transformers collectors, and I've been quiet and silent on this drama all this time. Now, basically, in the beginning, Viper Island was a channel about G.I. Joe Classified, and he did a pretty good job and pretty good quality work, and he gained subscribers ridiculously fast. And I was like, oh, okay, he's doing a good job, man. He's doing a good job, whatever. But he started getting a lot of negative attention from YouTubers about a lot of things. First of all, they thought he was a plant. Was he a Hasbro? Was he working for Hasbro? Was he just trying to like put positive spin on everything? Then he put up the G.I. Joe movie and didn't seem to get in trouble for it. And he would start saying like these other channels are out on mission, or they're out on assignment, and would show their footage but not give them credit, but say they're out on assignment. And for him, like, oh, he's got like people working for him. I mean, you're making like $50 a week on these videos, and you got someone working for you. So I was just like, really, there's a lot of head scratching things going on with him, but I just didn't care. And I watched a couple of videos, and I thought it was pretty good. I didn't really have anything against him until he comes along and starts copyright striking 3POA for basically using pictures that there's no copyright claim to. And so this was going back and forth, and of course a lot of people got involved in this, and it was kind of crappy there. But you know, at the end of it, if you're copy striking other YouTubers, I mean, that's just ridiculous. I mean, we're all here having a little bit of fun, maybe make $1.25 an hour while you do this, but it's all about fun. Copyright striking other YouTubers is unacceptable. It's not that it's not cool, it's just unacceptable, and I really don't see how the community could support people that do that kind of stuff. So I went over there to unsubscribe, but I never had subscribed to the guy, oddly enough. So anyway, he's only got one video up right now, and he claims it's, I'm not even going to go any deeper and all that, but I have one problem with him. This is my problem. YouTubers that hide their like button. Now, we all know why the dislike got disabled. There was a certain person that would give up, and since his inauguration, would do a speech, and he would get 90% dislikes. And the only thing YouTube could figure out to do to fix the problem of freedom is to hide the dislike button. So anyway, with this, why hide that like button? It's somebody could feel good by clicking that like button. All you get is like a solid thumb. Well, you know, you add a number to it. You feel like you've done something. You've gotten somewhere. You've added to this, but you just click it and it's like, what's the point? And I'm not going to lie. I just, when I'm with YouTubers that disable their like button, I have a kind of a lack of wanting to click the button. 99% of YouTubers are like and subscribe, and then the like button's there and you get something out of it. It's disingenuous. He's a Canadian YouTuber. Another Canadian YouTuber, Michael Mercy. I absolutely love the heck out of Michael Mercy's content, but he does the same thing. And I don't know if there's what's going on with that, but I feel it's very disingenuous to hide the like button. You're not protecting yourself, because all these YouTubers have their own stats and analytics. I don't get it, but I mean, this is the one thing that I never hear anyone talk about, and I just think it's weird. Hide the like button. Now, one day I'm going to do a video showing all my most disliked videos. That's actually going to be a fun video. So anyway, we do this for fun. This is a hobby. We have fun with it. It's not YouTube's not a job. It certainly doesn't pay but 11% of my bills. It's not very much. So if it went away, it wouldn't be the end of the world. But it is still fun. It's something that I kind of enjoy doing. And with that, the drama seems to be what people are attracted to. I'm actually more attracted to positivity, and I like to put out positivity a lot more than the drama. But when I do get irritated about something, I get irritated, then I definitely want to talk about it. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Do you see all this drama that's out there, and are you attracted to the drama? Do you want to click on it? Do you see that the videos that contain drama have way higher view counts? And does that make you want to click on it? I mean, do you want to be part of this? You see in history in the making, and like, hey, don't want to miss out on it? Or is there another reason? Let me know in the comments below. Like and subscribe, and Tidy Your Hanger out.
Listen up, there's not a moment to spare. It's quite a drop from the top, so how you feeling